This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
A busy day for St. Louis sports fans. Today the Cardinals, City SC, and the Battlehawks are all playing at home. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brent Solomon. The Cardinals won their home game today, and in just a few hours, both City SC and the Battlehawks will kick off their games. Our Annie Crawl joins us live now from City Park as fans get in on the sports craze. Annie, what's going on?
Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my, Brent, it is the day that St. Louis sports fans have been waiting for. I maybe should adapt the Wizard of Oz quote to instead say Cardinals, Battlehawks, and City SC, oh my, and for good reason, because it has just been an incredible day so far. All of those teams playing at home here. The Cardinals were the ones who started off for us on Saturday because they had that early afternoon game with a win over the Marlins. Right now, the Blues also in action on the road against the San Jose Sharks. Then just 2 hours from right now, it's going to be the Battlehawks kicking off their home opener at the Dome at America Center. And then it is the cherry on top to an incredible day to all of this. Only 30 minutes later, it'll be time to kick off, this time on the soccer pitch for the City SC as they face FC Dallas. The best smorgasbord for a St. Louis fan on a Saturday you could possibly ask for.
It's exciting to see downtown like this, to have 3 big games like that, and to see just how hyped the city is to have all of these teams. It's great.
I mean, it's well overdue. The city's been waiting for it, so it's really exciting to see. One of my students was actually one of the first, homegrown here, so Miguel Perez, so it was really cool to get to see him for the first season.
As you can hear, this is one of the best days in St. Louis so far in 2024. Now City SC in just a few hours is going to try and get something better than a draw. That's been the growing trend this entire season. So far, 4 draws and only 1 win. So tonight they're trying to get that another win for them. It's going to be an exciting one to watch. Reporting live at City Park, Annie Crawl, 5 on your side.
All right, Annie, thank you. Well, Battlehawks fans are also downtown for the home opener. 5 on your side's Travis Cummings caught up with some of those fans outside of the Dome.
Ready for the battlefield.
I am Ballhawk 1, and I am a fan of the Battlehawks, as you can see from the crest that I put on my arm. I love them to death. However, I'm a big fan of UFL.
This football fanatic travels all over to support the league.
Well, as you know, the Battlehawks will only play 12. You know what that means, championship.
Battlehawk 1 is one of many optimistic fans who flocked to downtown St. Louis hours before the first game of the team's second season. Like Toby Brown or The Beard.
Just the energy level, this craziness in here, Everybody wants to have fun, everybody wants to have a good time.
They found the perfect spot too, at the corner of Cole and 7th Streets. Cynthia Miller and her family are staking out here for a second year.
We got our little table here set up. We're going to have some snacks and maybe have a few drinks to start the party.
This parking lot right next to the Dome fits about 1,000 vehicles, and a son and father business duo in town rented out so that Battlehawks fans can have the ultimate experience.
Event production is just one of our hobbies. It's one of the aspects of our business. As a little kid, he used to bring me down here to the Rams tailgates.
Besides having fun, the only thing fans are doing here is paying to park.
The food and drink vendors, the restrooms, and we have security patrolling the lot all day and during the games.
They're ready for the win. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
All right, Travis, thank you. The Cardinals were back at Busch for the second home game of the season. They took Friday off following their home opener, and earlier today we went to Ballpark Village to speak with fans who love going to these games. They say it's nothing like it.
The energy, the people. My mom was saying that this morning too. She was like,
Ballpark Village has all the energy.
Yes, we're rooting for the Cardinals. We're rooting for the Cardinals. We got some fresh players, so we're excited.
All this love for St. Louis. The Cardinals game wrapped up just before 4. The Birds beat the Marlins 3-1. The series finale is tomorrow at 1:15. And this week we saw a chilly home opener for the Cardinals, but a bit warmer today. What can we expect as we head into the night? Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank with the answers.
Yeah, good evening, Brent. Pretty nice day, as you can see behind us, as clear as can be. We tried to warm up a little bit, and that's kind of the transitional day as we've seen our really clear sky. Not only looking there, but our visible satellite imagery hardly paints a cloud in the sky. We really have to look off to the west, and I think that's where we're going to see more cloud cover. I do expect more clouds to start to settle in. However, our temperatures have still got close to 60 degrees so far this hour, right just above it in St. Charles, Creve Coeur. Big picture, that's the warmer air that will settle in. You see the cold stuff behind it. That shouldn't really impact us here over the next couple of days as we start to see warmer conditions. However, dry conditions are in place for us for not only the rest of this evening being outside. I mean, it's going to be very nice. Now, I don't think it's going to get all that cold, but you'll notice the wind is definitely a factor into the overnight hours. As it starts to switch, we'll see our wind come up into the overnight hours. And for tomorrow morning, it's out of the southeast. We got gusts of 30 miles an hour possible. That's going to help transition some warmer air, but it's ahead of storms that will develop well after all these events going on downtown. We'll track those storms and then cloud cover and how that looks for the eclipse on Monday as we see an up and down week ahead.
All right, Gary, stay close. A push in Illinois to crack down on how teenagers use social media. A bill called Sammy's Law would allow parents to set up controls to monitor kids who are 17 and under on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. That proposal is named after 16-year-old Sammy Chapman, who bought laced drugs on Snapchat and then died. The bill sponsor says it's about helping parents keep their kids safe.
In my proposed legislation, social media companies are not moderating content. This is literally the kind of thing that just enables a parent, if they choose, to get a warning if their child's life is at risk.
So they opt in.
They opt in.
You can catch Mark's full conversation tomorrow night on The Record. That's right after Sports Plus. A new and inclusive playground now open in Brentwood. We were there for the ribbon cutting this morning for Destination Playground. It includes splash pads and slides, all accessible for kids who have special needs. It has a roller slide designed to be inclusive for children with cochlear implants and an accessible swing and merry-go-round. Many families say they enjoy what it has to offer. It's been over a week now since a major bridge collapse in Baltimore. The latest developments in recovery efforts. And an earthquake rattling the Northeast Friday morning, what some people say they felt hours later.